my dear Aquarius, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of October with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this reading is dedicated to Joan that made a donation for Aquarius. Thank you so much, Joan. And this will be a love reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this side is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And if you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the Love and Spirituality readings for Libra season that is already up. You can also check out the Pick a Card and Near Personal readings on the first page of my channel. Click the headline of each playlist to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And I'll start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. So, when I open your deck here, I see 10 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. So it seems like something is over, but you're still waiting for it to be revived or to come alive again, it seems. Okay. So, I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the 7 of Swords with the 7 of Coins. Both are in the reverse, so something has been revealed here with people's shortcomings. It almost seems like you, Aquarius, that is very logical, have been maybe tolerating someone to maybe lie to you or manipulate you in some way. So it's a bit surprising, so I'm going to take an oracle card, Self-Worth. Okay, so due to maybe not the best self-worth, or like you're not defending yourself as good as you could, you have been allowing someone to get the better of you here. When you draw this symbol, you're asked to consider what value do you place on yourself in your life. Do you believe in yourself, or do you behave in ways that tells others you are not worthy? All my children act with self-respect, no matter the circumstances they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem mean that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. Love yourself, for I, Nyx, love you dearly and want the best for you. Act as though you are worthy of only the best, and you shall have it. Keep your head high. Good advice there. Okay. So we'll see more about this. So, I don't remember what I were, but I called the 4 archangels, maybe repeating myself. And here we have Justice with the 7 of Pentacles. So this is promising something that we all kind of expect, but rarely sees. And that is that karma will take care of this other character, okay? That justice will be done. Just let there be time. Just have patience and see. Eventually you will experience this, that justice had prevailed, okay? So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Page of Coins with the Justice card. So it seems like also the other person have been doing you like this out of lacks maybe with their self-worth and self-esteem. They have not been equipped enough or skilled enough to be able to be truthful and honorable for some reason, or for many reasons. Might be their way they grew up, or how they have been taught moral from other people, or how they are trying to survive in the world. But just know that they have their problems too, okay? So it's not, they're not causing problems just for you, they are causing problems for themselves, also stumbling over their own feet, okay? So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether to join us here today. 10 of Cups. And to give us a clear view reading for my dear Aquarius viewers. Yes, I see. So I want my dear Aquarius to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I feel this person has missed out on a great love with you, and I feel like they know it. But what other does the Divine wants to say about the 10 of Cups there? That's is the secret. Okay, no, playful. Okay, so don't take things so seriously here now, because this person did you like this. It's not really a serious matter in the big perspective of it all, because we are down here to just play and to learn, and it is not as serious as it might seem on the surface level. Life is not always so serious. Choosing this symbol means it's time to lighten up and be playful. No matter what you're asking about, this is the time to have a sense of humor, smile, and go do something fun. I'm feeling again this with their stumbling over their feet. It can be rather fun if someone that has tricked us is kind of tricking themselves. So smile and go do something fun. Life has a way of answering all questions. So I'm thinking, you know, breathe, relax. It was for real. Probably it was for real for them too, but they weren't able to be grown enough or skilled enough to keep your love. Okay. Life has a way of answering all questions when you're not looking. Wouldn't it be better if you were enjoying your life than just sitting around waiting for what you want to happen or for that to happen? So I'm feeling you have been dishonored, and you feel maybe that you want to take revenge if you or at least that justice should be done, and justice will be done. And while you are waiting for this, have some fun in the process, okay? Don't take yourself so seriously. It's time to lighten up and be playful. Know that when this symbol appears in your life, the fun is about to start. So Divine doesn't think you have enough fun, and kind of indicating that the other person has lost a lot of fun because of losing you in one way or the other. Okay, so just tune in for a few seconds here to you and your situation in October, Aquarius. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's the Two of Swords. So you're hurting, and you're not getting the justice that you want, but I'm feeling this card is kind of asking you to prevail, to just sit on it. Don't engage in it too much. Don't cause drama inside of yourself because of it. Know it, be aware of it, see it, your antennas is out, you are learning from this, becoming even more logic, even more wise because of this experience. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and it's a Page of Wands in the reversed. So I'm thinking it has something to do with communication as well. Maybe you have reached out and communicated in a loving way, and you didn't get the thing that you wanted here with the Page of Wands, and now you're kind of asked to ignore the situation. Okay, so this is what's on your mind, about the person most on your mind, and this is the situation with said person, and this is what's on their mind about you, and this is your feelings towards them, and this is the bond between you two, and this is their feelings towards you. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for October, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and we have a Six of Wands in the reverse. So there's no winners in these situations, it's only losers. And when we're not having each other's backs and not standing up for each other and protecting one another, and instead trying to steal whatever dignity the other person have, we are not winning. We are causing a lot of karma for ourselves, and it's just going to mirror right back towards us. So the Six of Wands, it kind of says keep order on your troops when it's in reverse. You have an important role in telling people when they have fallen out of line or done something that is kind of not allowed, basically. So it can be not allowed to hurt another person, to be disloyal, things like this. People do it anyway, like all the time, but at least we can point it out, okay? If we're a good leader, we point it out that this you could do better. So this is what's on your mind about them, and we have the 10 of Wands, so it's kind of what has been seen through the whole reading, that you don't have any more to offer in this situation. You have already offered everything and it wasn't good enough, or it didn't lead to anything prosperous, so you're just putting down your burden here. And the burden seems to be this person. And this is what's on their mind about you. And we have the 9 of Wands here. So it's often like this. If someone has gotten hurt in the past, they engage in hurting others to protect themselves. So always seem to be the one that coming out on top, being the one that's leaving instead of the one being left, being the one acting cool instead of being the one that's that people are acting cool towards. Being the one that's saying the hurtful words instead of being the one that hears the hurtful words, and so on and so forth. So it's just like a lion in a cage. A person is reacting to not wanting to get hurt and defending themselves. So it's not personal per se, it's reactional. And we can see it's 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So there's a lot of wands here. A lot of fire. So I'm thinking a lot of energy has been sprouted out in this situation for both people, that both people have made efforts and have really struggled, even if you can't really see that this person have struggled because you haven't walked a mile in their shoes, but I'm feeling you have all struggled. And it's really like you're not even fighting each other, you're fighting demons from the past. So it's really a sad story. Okay, so this is the bond between you two, and we have justice in reverse. So there's also karma. So yes, you have both been hurt, but you have also hurt each other in past lifetimes, and you're now here to sort that out and to maybe be able to take another decision than what you did the last time. It doesn't mean that any decision is really right. We are trying one thing. Let's say you are living this life. You have a wife that loves you, and you are she's unfaithful. Okay, so this time you kill the person that she is unfaithful with. You kill them and you end up being hanged. Okay, next lifetime the same scenario is happening. You end up killing the wife and you are getting hanged. Okay, next lifetime you decide to not kill anyone because it's unpleasant to get hanged, so you're just letting it slide. But by letting it slide, you see it happening to you over and over and over and over again. And you think, oh, so now what? I'm just letting it go. What's the problem now? Okay, so, and then you live the life again and you take another decision, another decision, another decision, until you have complete knowledge. So nothing is really wrong or right. It's almost like the universe is trying to discover itself and to find out, okay, so what's working, what's not working, what's the outcome of this, what's the outcome of that, until we get a complete knowledge as a soul, and we can bring that back to the universe as a, like our book of wisdom that we are contributing with. So it just says that this is that kind of situation where you're doing something over and over and over again until you find a good solution, a thing that works, that gives good consequences instead of bad consequences. Okay, so this is your feelings towards them, and you're waiting for them. You're waiting for them to improve. You're waiting for them to do better. You're waiting for them to grow. You're waiting for them to come out of their shell here and realizing that you are not the enemy. So there's a lot of things that you are waiting for when it comes to this person. So it shows attachment, but it's also because you probably feel attached because of the karma that's between you. Your soul is eager to solve it. So the soul is waiting. Oh, when we will start again? When can we fix this? So, and you are not understanding the logic of this at all, because there's no logic. You don't want to wait for this situation. You don't even want to solve it anymore. You just want to put it down, but some part of you is still waiting on an emotional level, waiting for another outcome or another try. And this is their feelings for you, and they feel very connected to you. They feel like they breathe you in and out into their lungs. They are thinking of you constantly. You are beside them wherever they walk. And they also want to put closure to this situation, but it doesn't seem like it's happening so easily. Okay, so I'm going to take a clarification from my little mini deck here. Oh, there. This is for you. And we have death. So you have a little bit hard time accepting death here. And I'm feeling like it's because this eagerness. So because of this eagerness, you're basically kicking a dead horse. So why is this horse dead here? Because this person still have connection to you. So we have, it's 8 here. So strength. I think this person is really stubborn. They're really protective. They might have lived a lot of lives as soldiers or something similar to that made them very protective and seeing danger everywhere, and like really putting energy into protecting themselves, also towards the person that they might love the most in the whole world. So maybe this is a lost cause for you right now, because this person is not available for any kind of change at this point. So I'll take another. What should you do with this eagerness to fix this situation? So it's love. So not only karma is the driving force here, but also love. So there's a place in your heart for this person. My child, my wondrous one, it is time to celebrate, because love is calling to you to open your heart and receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life right now. There is a responsibility to do this. You must give love freely without condition and love others because your heart is open. There is something else here to consider. Love can be a confusing force too, and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it's broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust the love. Okay, so if you love this person, just continue to love them, but also logically realize that you need to put down the burden for now, and that you are kicking a dead horse, because this person isn't at that point in their existence where they can take in something new. They are very rigid and locked. I will try to understand why. Movement. This horse, beautiful horse. 29. This is a time of change and movement, and a symbol for wonderful surprises. So even if they are very stubborn, they might be walking towards or traveling towards big changes. Okay. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that a wonderful change is now possible. This is the time to make your move. So it seems that you're waiting for this person to have their epiphany, or to grow, or to lower their guard, and to, you know, face themselves and getting more cool, more calm, more wise, less reactive, less scared. And this is what your eternal love are ready to do for them. So even if that means that in this lifetime you can't really get the kind of thing out of love that you want, you're more here holding a torch for someone that doesn't want to hold a torch for you, that actually wants to, you know, move away from you. But while moving away from you, I think they will kind of find you, or find love. And it might be take a lot of time before this person will will come to some kind of epiphany. So I'm not really sure why you are supposed to kind of wait and hold this torch for this person. So that must mean that there's some kind of hope also for the short term. Maybe there will happen some kind of miracle. Okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. And we have a lovely 9 of Swords here. So you're not enjoying life right now, or the cards that life has been given you. You're not super excited about this outcome, and that all that you have been fighting for, you just had to put it down. You just couldn't continue with it. It was too much of a burden. You didn't get anywhere with this person because they are super intense and stubborn, and like shields are up and your shields are not really up, and that's fine. I'm thinking this situation here kind of provokes for healing something old. Okay, it wants to heal something old where you have been brokenhearted so many times, and it's fine. Okay, I think you will actually heal on such a level that your heart can't be broken. Okay, because you will find something here that will be the perfect remedy for this, and it's probably self-love and becoming your own parent and all these kind of things, but it can be something totally new as well, something that I haven't seen just yet. But what's coming out of this, it's really maturity, and it's very chivalry kind of love which I'm feeling. It's kind of the love that lasts forever, but it's also the love that might demand lesser and lesser things for themselves, and taking more responsibility for your life on your own shoulders and creating whatever it is that you want. No shortcuts. Usually this goes through meditations, being mindful in your own experience, cleaning out your temple until the temple is your body, until there's only joy left. And then no one can really break your heart. What's there to break if you're happy just sitting in your body? Whatever happens on the outside, then what's there to break? So I'm thinking there's a real lesson in this for you that's going to be very, very valuable in the end of all this, and might be the answer to this karma. We have the 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and the karma in the between there. So everything will level out in the end. You're not unjustly treated. You're awakened. So that's what I'm feeling. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. And we have a surprising star card here. And star card works very well with strength. 17, 1 plus 7, 8. So they will go on a little bit walkabout here, and they will find themselves, and I also think they will find a longing towards you. They will find that they actually do love you and do want to fight for this relationship. Okay, so this is the outcome in October, and we're seeing a lot of loneliness. Okay, so it's not going to happen in October. They are trying to heal. They don't want anything real bad to happen to you, but they are very protective of themselves also at this point. So it's a stale, you can say. So I'm thinking both people are kind of lonely, maybe you more so, because this person actually feels some hope, because I'm thinking they're learning to trust your love more and more. Maybe because it's this unbroken, even after all this time or all these things that have happened between you, it's still unbroken, it's still there, and they can feel it. So I'm thinking this is giving them some hope that maybe in the end they can lower their guard and also open their heart towards you. Okay, so I will take a spiritual message to get some advice for you, Aquarius. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And I'm thinking the animal kingdom, the animals are really dependent on each other, and they can walk through almost anything to get close to the one they love. I'm thinking this the whole essence, like the human experience might make us want to get rid of that and forget all about that. But it's also something truly, truly amazing in the power of love, and in the, it's almost like gravity, that we're gravitating towards the love that we feel is pulling us in. And animals can sacrifice their whole life. If their partner is killed, for example, they will never have another partner again. It's not for all animals, of course, but this is what I'm getting to this card. I'm also getting that there might be a lot of loyalty from this person that hasn't been shown. We also have another card here, and it's believe. The force that works through your soul, determine what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So maybe believe in the power of love. And I know you don't want to be fooled, you don't want to have high hopes that will be broken, but it's exactly how this person has felt, and that's why they have acted in the way they did. They didn't have hope, but hope is starting to happen here, and you don't want to have hope, and this person is slowly starting to dare to have hope. You don't want to have hope because this relationship has probably disappointed you more than once, but there's something marvelous with this hope, because it's speaking also about this love that's such a pull. It's something you can't really, deny or get rid of. It's in the essence of it's in the core of you, and it's making you behave in these illogical ways. Have hope for love, even though there's no hope visible at all. But the most important thing for you right now, it's your own healing of your own heart. So do the necessary groundwork with the meditations, with the mindfulness, with being in nature, just being in yourself, having a silent pause, being bored for 1 day or 2 days, or at least for 5 minutes, and see what that will do to you. First, it will be like a wave of this pain here, but eventually you will find something really warm and yummy inside of there. So it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Okay, my dear Aquarius, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. The next round of astrological videos will be my love and spirituality readings that I will do in the middle of October for all the signs. And also keep on the lookout for the pick a card readings and the near personal readings that will be spread throughout the month. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care, and bye-bye.